Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Super Bowl 58.
The 2023 season has one game left. Here we go. Super Bowl 58 underway from Vegas. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. They go play action with Hurts. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. .35 yards that time on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Bringing them out is the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now it's Wilson. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Flush to his right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. This will be caught. Judy. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again, it's Williams. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Hurts sets up to throw it. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. It's a 3-point game here early. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Back to the running game with Swift. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as this Super Bowl progresses?
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And smartly going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Play action. It's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On first down, Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's complete to Troutman, right side. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Brown goes in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. The Broncos going to get one more possession in this first half. And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust. And this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. To throw is Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the limit. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Swift. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? It'll be Hurts on the option. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Swift will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
And they can thank their defense for this one. They were set up with a short field following the turnover, but they took care of business as well, working their way down and finishing with a strong run into the end zone for their first touchdown of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, Marvin Mims. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And Denver getting set to take the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This complete to Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's Swift. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. Now, hang on here because DeAndre Swift injured on that last play and in need of a little assistance. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Dumps that off to Penny as running back. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll run wide side here with Penny. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be fourth down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. Touchdown, Eagles. Robert Woods, 36 yards. And the Eagles have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That's caught left side by Judy. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Sean Payton not liking that last call. He's going to go ahead and challenge it. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On 1st down, Hurts. Over the middle, that's caught by Woods. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. They'll set up to throw. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Shake it back! Shake it back!
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the 4th. A pivotal moment in this football game. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. Breaks a tackle. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They run it again with Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. They'll try and run for it. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Here now, 2nd and goal. The busy night continues for Williams. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They run. It's Williams. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
So 4th and goal. Their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they